Welcome into Green Live. Happy Monday, guys. Hopefully you guys had a good fantasy week. Got some wins in there. Hopefully you guys were there on our Tuesday live so you guys knew who to pick up. Excellent week of football, guys. Really fun games that we had this weekend. A good one on hand for tonight. Better in green, guys. This is Green Live. We want to say thank you to the Dizzy Falcon. Travels for everyone, and everyone deserves second, third, and fourth chances. The Dizzy Falcon offers private flights for a cheap price. We're able to keep costs low by hiring pilots with under 5 FUIs. Those are flying under the influence. Use code BETTERGREEN and get your first flight for free. All waivers must be signed prior to boarding. Thank you to the Dizzy Falcon. Guys, I'm hyped for Raiders' loss today. I'm also a closet Packers fan at times. So I'm excited to see them coming off a ass whooping from your guys' Detroit Lions. Was that a week ago?
Almost
Over a week
now.
ago. Exactly. How are you guys feel about this game?
Go ahead.
I don't know. I kind of hope the Packers lose. I know I gave out the Raiders on Thursday's show. Kind of like the Packers.
Ooh,
good man.
Kind of like the Packers. Jimmy G is playing. He's going to be a little bit banged up, I think. Or was he concussion? Or was he?
Yeah.
Concussion? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
I think so too.
Well, I'm a Jimmy G lover, and that dude always seems to play banged up, just because he isn't as good as maybe I think he is. But yeah, I don't know. I was high on the Packers coming in. I think I was a little bit low. Well, I was high on some of the Raiders players. I guess I wasn't low or high on the Raiders, but yeah, I like the Packers win total over. Didn't bet it, but that was a pretty strong lean of mine, and I just think this is a game that they need here. This is a game preseason that I had the Packers winning. So I'm kind of just reverting to the mean here. And yeah, I think the Packers got it done. Kind of just a gut play.
Yeah, honestly, coin toss game. So I try to get into like the analytics and trends and stuff like that today, but at the end of the day, there was not much that was really suggesting one team or the other. I do know there's about 4 points of line movement in this game. Packers, I believe, are -2 when we were talking about this on Thursday's episode, and now they are +2.5. Obviously, that's because of the most recent Aaron Jones news. Aaron Jones is ruled out. And I believe Devontae Adams is playing. I know he was listed as questionable, but I'm pretty sure he's confirmed playing.
Yeah.
So that obviously has a lot to do with the line movement. But I'm in the same boat. I believe I gave out the Packers on Thursday. I'm standing with it. I like the Packers. I'm going to take them at +2. I don't think there's any value in the money line, honestly, from my opinion. If you look at the Packers, I think this is a very similar game compared to the Packers Saints and Packers Falcons. It's the same exact game. And Packers won the game by 1 point and lost the game by 1 point. So if you can get the 2.5, I think it's more value to me than the money line. I know people are like 2.5. It's not a football number, but the way the Packers play against opponents like this, I think the 2.5 is the play. So I like the Packers. I have a plethora, I don't even know if that's a word, of props and bets on this game. I kind of went all out, which I do all the time. Had a great college football Saturday, got wrecked yesterday in the NFL. So I'm sitting right about even, up maybe a unit the weekend. So I deployed quite a bit tonight. I feel confident in a lot of the player props I have. But Packers +2 is honestly a guess, kind of a gut call, but it's where my money's at today.
Trayvon says bet, so I think he's going to enjoy this live then if he's on the Packers with us. We'll get back to the Packers, but let's do a little recap of last week. I'm pissed at the Bengals, guys. What the hell? The Cardinals have looked great all year, and then the Bengals decide to come play, spite all of us. I was not expecting that. What did you guys think?
Well, I was a week off with the Bengals. I thought me and Ethan knew it. I agreed that they were going to explode one of these games. It was not against the Titans. It was against the Cardinals. I did take Justin Jefferson anytime touchdown score. I wish I took him 3 touchdown scores. Or sorry, Jamar Chase. But yeah, they went off. I'm never against Cincy. I like Joe Burrow. I like Jamar Chase. I like T Higgins. So I don't root against them as much as Ethan does. So I was happy to see them get back on track because they are a good team. I don't know what they did for the first 3 weeks or 3 weeks out of those 5 games. It was terrible, but glad to see they're back on track. Hopefully they can continue to do that from my perspective.
Yeah, I ended up not betting that game at all. I know we all gave out the Cardinals on Thursday. I did start leaning a little bit towards Cincy come kickoff of that game, but left it alone. In hindsight, it's probably extremely great value on Cincinnati, only getting a -3. Don't know what the line preseason for that game was, but it was probably double digits. So
Probably.
yeah, in hindsight, that was probably a pretty easy bet to make. I too, like Wyatt, had a great college football Saturday. Went 4-2, should have went 5-1, but a stupid Missouri pick six. Wyatt, our college football show, our picks were I think 7-3 total. So that went well. And then yeah, hit Jacksonville was my big play yesterday. Hit that early. It was rolling, feeling good. I texted you guys, was like, I think I'm seeing it well. I think I won on Sam Laporta anytime touchdown, lost everything else yesterday. So I was down still less than a unit with that big play on Jacksonville. So I'm still just floating.
Yeah.
Which sucks. I don't like floating.
Right.
I want to win I don't want to lose, but
yeah, I no joke went up 15 units on Saturday. Like I went 14-2. Like I was just destroying college football. And like my biggest bet was on Georgia, not even a sweat. That was so easy. I doubled down on Michigan first half and full game, easy. Like I was just rolling. I couldn't lose a bet. And I was tailing a lot of my buddies' bets as well. And then come Sunday, I was like, you know what? I might as well tail him too because he had a great day yesterday, even better than I did. And we got smashed. So this is kind of how it goes. It's betting. But yeah, I'm right. I'm not floating right spot right now. I wish I was, still up 10, 15 units because I probably would have a decent size wager on tonight's game. But instead, I have 10 small bets. That is a terrible idea. But that's what I'm doing.
They're all going to hit, though.
Exactly. Yeah. Can't lose.
Let's get to 360 by the end of this live. We just need one more. That's been climbing up all week. Hopefully you guys are liking those weekly videos that I'm coming out with, the meme recaps. We should have a new one coming out tomorrow morning. I got a lot of the videos already. Just need to put it together. And I got to say, this might be my favorite one that's coming out. And I've liked a couple of them quite a bit. So make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can get the notification if you hit that bell. Otherwise, you subscribe to us, we'll pop up in your feed. Ethan, your eyes looking a little glassy there, buddy. Are you celebrating that Detroit Lions win a little bit too much?
Dude, I don't know what's going on with my eyes. I'm not high or drunk. I'm having a drink, but I'm neither. I'm completely sober. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with my eyes here. I did have to go back to work today. I had 3 days off last week, so
that'll do it.
Maybe tired. But yeah, Lions 4-1. Doesn't even feel real. I mean, I remember 2011. I think they started 5-0. But I think this is probably the best start that I can remember outside of that 5-0 year. Yeah, I mean, they looked great offensively. Defensively, they allowed points. I had the under in that game. I was pretty shocked. They allowed 24 to Carolina, but a lot of it was garbage time. What are you going to do? Offensively, they rolled without Amon-Ra St. Brown, without Jahmyr Gibbs. Lost Emmanuel Mosley to a torn ACL, which he wasn't there the first 4 games, so I don't know how much we'll miss him, but he did return from a torn ACL just to tear his opposite ACL. So feel bad for him. That sucks, but yeah, Lions are rolling. Hopefully you can get 2 more before the bye.
Yeah, that was I just said Georgia was my favorite college football play. Lions was my favorite NFL play. Those 2 did hit. So I did win that Lions bet. I have a question for you, Ethan. This was brought up in my buddies group chat here. Obviously, huge Lions fans. We took quite a bit of injuries. I don't know how serious some of them are, but obviously the ACL, that's done for the year. Quite a bit of injuries in the Lions defense there. I made the suggestion that we should maybe pull a little LA Rams possibly this year and sell off a pick next year for maybe a starting corner because we have a very complete team. And obviously it looks like we're going to be decent for a couple years in the future, but like this is for how bad the NFC is right now. I feel like this is a once in a lifetime season for the Lions. And their corners are already super shallow. Like there's not a whole lot of depth there. So maybe like selling off I don't know. We do so well in the draft. I feel like we could get a quality third, fourth, fifth rounder, maybe sell off a first or a second to get like, I heard there's rumors of us getting Surtain or something like that. So I would definitely send a first to get Patrick Surtain. You kidding me?
Yeah, I don't hate it. My thing is they still look pretty good. I mean, we haven't had CJ now since week 2, midweek 2. And Mosley, I mean, we had him for a quarter and a half or whatever, 2 quarters. So it's like, are we going to miss them? We also haven't played the cream of the crop team since Kansas City. So it's tough to say. But the other thing that would give me some hold on that is San Francisco looks absolutely unstoppable. Like way better. They should be in a league of their own. They just look fantastic. So I don't know how good we can get. I don't know if we can compete with San Fran ultimately. Even if we, I mean, NFC Championship obviously would be a huge, huge victory on the season. So yeah, it's just tough. But maybe they'll lose all their quarterbacks again and not have anybody. So who knows? Yeah, I don't hate it though. Surtain would be cool.
I don't know. It just feels like we're so complete except that one spot, and we seem like there's always someone always gets banged up every week. And
he'd be a good future piece too.
What'd you say?
He'd be a good future piece.
Yeah,
it'd be better to get him than someone like, as a bad example, like Stephon Gilmore, who's
who's 45. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate it.
Okay.
Can we get a quick round of applause real quick, too, on Detroit Lions rookie tight end Sam Laporta tying Kyle Pitts in career touchdowns?
Beautiful.
That's a dog. I love that, man.
It took this
5 for a touchdown was a steal yesterday.
Yeah. It took him, 5 games to match Kyle Pitts' first 3 seasons? Kyle Pitts, former first-round pick. He's got that dog in him.
He does. I will say, my buddy, I did follow your Laporta play, Ethan. That was nice. I did parlay it with Anthony Richardson, which I think he would have got it if he didn't get hurt.
Oh, me too.
But my buddies had Laporta 3+ TDs, and he had 2 quick early ones. It was plus, I think it was plus 20,000 or something it was. So 2 early touchdowns, and like it was a sweat, and unfortunately didn't hit. But yeah, that was a good bet. I mean, still a good bet. If you know it didn't hit, that's why you do it, to sweat like that.
I got a crazy bet that I saw on Facebook yesterday. And it was for the Niners game. I saw it at halftime. I looked at it, I was like, there's no chance this hits. It was the Niners to it was like they had to win each quarter. Like each individual quarter, they had to outscore Dallas. They had a couple other random things in there. It was all like heavy on the Niners. The last 2 were Niners by 31 to 35 points. And the Niners team total to be an even number.
Oh my God.
So to me, I'm like, why the hell would you throw that in there? Like a 50-50 coin toss on this huge whatever. It hit.
Oh my gosh.
Good God.
Like, you've got to be kidding me. Lucky bastard.
There's some guys that know, man.
Yeah.
Like that Houston game. That Houston game being a push. Like, what a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Like, he easily could have put odd in there instead of even. But
yeah.
Like, why would you let a big parlay with some reason behind it come down to a coin flip on a team total points, odd or even? But it hit for him, so good for him wherever you are. 5 into 905.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Good for him.
Yeah. I'm so happy that my Dolphins covered, because Wyatt, I cannot wait to see the masterpiece on Wednesday. And you all get to see on Thursday. Have you made it yet, or is that going to be
I have not. That's going to be a Tuesday, Wednesday thing.
I was going to ask Wednesday at like 3:59.
I mean, the Dolphins or the Giants couldn't have played worse, and they came close to covering that.
They did.
So, and Danny Dimes left in the third quarter?
Mm-hmm.
Pick 6 helped. You could say that the Giants didn't have a whole lot of offense, which they didn't. I think Danny Dimes got sacked 11 times in that game. That's not true. It's either 11 or 6. I think it's 11. Anyways.
About like 40.
I have no idea. But they lost by 15. Disgusting. They decided not to guard Tyreek Hill at all during that game, which is a very bold move to guard probably the best wide receiver in the league right now. Not a defensive strategy I would do. Also very bold to just not block any of the D linemen. But yeah, I will cook something up here. Hopefully you'll get a good little laugh. Again, I've had a little bit of writer's block, so maybe this will put me back on the creativity car, whatever, train. So yeah, disappointing. I did take a money line on Sunday too. This was the beginning of my downfall. I mean, plus 490, you had to.
Yeah.
You had to.
Yeah, you put your money where your mouth is.
Respect.
Yeah,
that.
if they won and I didn't bet their money line, can you imagine?
Right.
I'd be hanging from the ceiling fan over here.
Calling it whoever the hell beat Purdue in college basketball.
Oh my God. Oral Roberts?
No, it was someone else.
No. Shoot.
I remember making a meme about it, but I can't remember what team it was.
Damn, I don't know.
I can't think.
Purdue.
They
It's
weren't
like
SDSU, were they?
Fairleigh Dickinson.
Fairleigh Dickinson.
Yeah. The tallest team in the league against the shortest team in the league, and the shortest team won. And I did every single underdog, but decided not to do that one because there was no chance another one seed was going to lose. Oh, man.
Even though we were heavy fade Purdue guys all year.
All year we were. We said they were going to get knocked down like in the second round. I said no chance.
Yeah.
That was my that was bad.
Pain.
Speaking of bets, I'll get this out there now. This is probably the squarest play on the board this week. I am on the Braves tonight. They're already down 1-0.
So am I.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that'd probably be where you went to. It's square as could be, but I still think the Braves are the best team. They can't go down 0-2 at home, so you probably get decent in-game. I won't call it value, but it is kind of value at this point. Yeah, even odds to win. Tough to see the Braves go down 0-2 in my opinion, but I'm no baseball expert by any means. So,
well, the news that everybody wants, guys, the Las Vegas Aces won Game 1.
Oh.
So, I mean, I've got $19 that have just been sitting there staring at me since like spring. So I've been dying over here to cash that.
I forgot you were on them. I'm glad you said that. It crossed my mind to bet New York to win the championship, and I didn't do it. So, good. Go Aces. I forgot you had that. I'll root for you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a $10 bet that pays out 19. So I didn't get the greatest odds, but I didn't take the most outlandish bet either. There were 3 bets you could do. The Aces outright, Aces or Liberty, and then there was the field. Like, wow, the Aces are 2 of the 3 bets. Let's take them.
Well, it would have been nice to have Liberty and Aces versus the field at this point, but
Exactly. Cash out already.
yeah,
If you can imagine how bad just the Aces was, you can imagine. I think it was like minus 460 if you took that one.
oh, I bet.
So probably win like 90 cents on that. $10 bet to win $10.90.
Sometimes you just got to see one go through.
Ain't that the truth? You guys want to get into some of the bets for today?
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll give one out first because I haven't had any written down yet. I was actually looking at that, but my first one I'll do Packers plus 2.5.
I like it.
I like it. I will go to one I placed earlier today. I still like it even at its current odds, but I got AJ Dillon to score tonight at plus 230. 230 for him to score. This was before the Aaron Jones news. I liked him even with Aaron Jones playing. AJ Dillon's a goal line back. He gets an opportunity at least once a game on the 5-yard line or in to score. I think he's going to do it tonight. I like it even better that Aaron Jones is out. I think his odds are like minus 120 or minus 130 now. That's fine, but I do have it locked in at plus 230 for AJ Dillon to score.
Like it. got a good number there. I'm actually not going to touch the NFL, I don't think. Maybe for my last pick, but I'm going to go to the NHL because puck drops on the regular season tomorrow, and there's a play I like quite a bit. Seattle Kraken money line plus 142. This is at Vegas, defending Stanley Cup champions. This is just what I do. Fade the champion, game one. Did it with the Chiefs against the Lions. Did it with the Astros last year against the White Sox. Both of those hit. Kraken are a good team. They were a playoff team, won a playoff series this past year. Kind of came out of nowhere. Vegas is actually lighting the torch in, is it Allegiant Stadium? Is that where the Raiders play? Wherever the Raiders
I think
play.
so. Yeah, pretty sure.
They're lighting the torch at the game tonight. They have all the festivities tomorrow for the Stanley Cup champions. Obviously, this team is like 5 years old or however long they've been in the league, 6 maybe at this point. So first Stanley Cup championship. Just a big deal for Vegas and their fans. I just think Seattle is where all the value is in that game. They're not a bad team. I think it's just a great spot. So plus 142, Seattle Kraken money line.
I like it.
I like it too. Why I was actually looking at that one as well, and so I will also take Dillon anytime touchdown. It's at plus 100 now, so it's almost crossed over into minus, but hey, you can get even money.
Yeah.
What a number, Wyatt.
Yeah. I
mean, I'm
saw it this morning, man. And well, the other books, so I did a little line shopping. All the other books like plus 190. I saw MGM at plus 230. And I was like, you got to do that if there's a 50 or 40 point differential. So I jumped on it. I'm gonna stay in the NFL for one more pick here. And this is called I need 65 points out of this young man to even compete in fantasy. So I'm going to take Josh Jacobs over 74.5 rushing yards. He has yet to even come close to this. I think his highest this year is 62 yards. But the Packers rushing defense is atrocious. They allowed 121 yards, I think, to David Montgomery. And then there's someone else, 113 yards to Bijan. So I think he's going to get it done tonight. Again, the line's high. He hasn't came close to it, like I just said. It seems a little high. Seems like the under is probably the play, but I need him to do well for fantasy. And I just think that one of these games he's going to break out, and I just don't think the Packers defense is going to – their rush defense is not good enough to stop him. So I think Josh Jacobs over 74.5 rushing yards.
Yeah, just like you, I need that to be like 400. Probably 400 yards and like 4, 5, 6 touchdowns should get me a win tonight, but we'll see. I'm going to go to college football because we have games all week long. And I have to give out a Tuesday night college football play because why not? I'm giving out App State -6 at home against Coastal Carolina on Tuesday. Coastal Carolina getting a lot of the money right now. This line has jumped from 5.5 to 6, so just a touch of a reverse line movement on App State. Coastal Carolina still carries over some of the hype that surrounded them within the last few years, even though they went toe-to-toe with North Carolina. I think maybe went to overtime in that game, if I remember correctly. Yeah, lost it in double overtime. This is also their first conference home game of the season, so I think it's going to get rowdy Tuesday night. Biggest game on the board. It's not a standalone game, but all eyes are going to be on this game tomorrow. So just think it's a really good spot for App State. I think they're the by far better team. I think -6 is kind of a gift of a number. So App State -6 tomorrow.
I will have an article out about both those games tomorrow. The other college football game, I don't know if I'm going to be able to even come close to touching them, but it's the Blue Raiders again who effed us last week, Middle Tennessee State. We said we're going to get very used to these couple teams. It's the same teams rotating, but yeah, I have nothing on that. So I do like App State. When I saw that this morning, I do like that play.
You guys see who's with us? The man, the myth, the legend's back. Asker's back. Asker, what's going on, brother? We're happy to have you. He said, I would also pick that. It's because you're a good man. Good man, Asker.
Part man.
Part man. Where do you post your articles at, Wyatt?
That is bettorgreen.com, BETTOR green.com.
And is there anything else that we have over there?
We do have quite a bit of things over there. I believe you are wearing one of them, a beautiful Better in Green t-shirt. We have t-shirts, sweatshirts, and double koozies on the website. Go ahead and check those out. Ethan did just send a tweet out earlier today about his biggest NFL play this upcoming weekend, which you could also find over on our website. And that is just for $1 a month, I believe, for those plays. So go ahead, and there's a lot of good resources out on our website. I know you probably see us making videos and whatnot, but we do have a lot of Word documents as well, or blogs as well, if you want a little more in-depth reasoning of our picks and a little bit more about us. So go ahead and check that out as well.
Absolutely. He says it's going great. How about you, man? The three boys are together. It couldn't be better, man.
Exactly.
Help me out, guys. It's a Devontae Adams revenge game. So do we go Devontae Adams anytime touchdown or over 78.5 yards?
I personally like. Go ahead.
What's his anytime odds at?
Let's see. Anytime odds are at -115.
That, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't like either, just because I don't like. I think it's just a very popular play. I do have him over 6.5 receptions in a prize pick slip, so I like that. So I'd go receiving yards, which doesn't help you.
The yards concern me because he has been questionable. So it's like, what if they don't play him except in certain packages? I mean, he has to score a touchdown against this team, right? I mean, it just feels like destiny.
It does make sense, yes, but it also doesn't make too much sense. That's the question of the century.
Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments.
Hopefully, it's Jacobs getting all those touchdowns.
True.
Very possible.
I do have Jacoby Myers' first touchdown plus 1,300.
Ooh.
He wants it, and I feel like they're gonna try to get it to him. They're gonna try to make Adams happy.
I love the receptions because he gets targeted. Like, he had one game he got targeted 20 times. Like, he's getting 10 to 12 catches a game easily. And this is at 6.5, which is also kind of a trappy game. But yeah, he got 20 targets against Pittsburgh, which is nuts.
What's his injury?
Something lower body, I think. I'm not really sure. Ankle, maybe.
What's a hamstring? That always makes me nervous.
I don't think it's a hammy, but it very well could. It's leg. It's something leg.
I'm looking it up.
Shoulder.
Oh, I couldn't be more far off.
That's connected to the leg bone somewhere.
Yeah.
Just give me Adams anytime touchdown. I just think it makes too much sense.
I like it.
It might be chalky, but I love the revenge narrative. Also, I feel that they are 1 or 2 losses away from Adams demanding a trade because he is not happy there. He went there for his boy Carr, and now they shipped Carr out. There's literally nothing for him there, and if he's just there to lose, he's going to be gone. So they know, let's make him happy. This is one of the few things we can do is just getting him this touchdown.
Don't hate it.
Oh, boy, my final bet. I'm going to baseball, and bear with me here. I believe I'm 1-7 on the postseason.
You're due.
Yeah.
I am taking the Diamondbacks straight up on the money line plus 136. They're playing way too good at baseball right now, and kind of like the Braves situation where everyone thought, there's no way the Braves can go down 0-2. No one really thinks the Dodgers are going to go down 0-2, but the Braves are a much better team than the Dodgers, as we're watching the Braves down 1-0 in the second. But I don't know. Zach Gallen's a beast for the D-backs. Bobby Miller, I don't trust for the Dodgers. Diamondbacks are playing unreal right now. Marte, Corbin Carroll, they're all just Moreno. They're all just playing lights out. And I'm going to take them on the money line, plus 136. It's disgusting, but I think they get it done on the road and go up 2-0 against the Dodgers.
You truly are that dog going on a walk.
Yeah.
Go to our TikTok if you haven't seen the video.
Oh, man. All right.
Were you doing Dodgers?
No. I do lean the Dodgers, but I'm not playing it. kind of like the Astros tomorrow night, but that's probably also extremely square.
Plus money?
Plus money. 1-1.
That's weird.
Okay. I should take the points. I'll give out Packers money line. Plus 110. I think the Packers get it done. Gives me a reason to root for something in this game. I don't think I'm betting it. Yeah. I think Packers are ultimately the better team here. No home field advantage for the Raiders.
I was thinking if you were thinking of the Astros and it was positive, you should check to see if anybody put a house payment down on the Astros. That team and those bets just make too much sense.
Yeah. That's true.
Mac.
Mattress Mac might be shifting his line.
Payment on
it. Thank you, Ethan. Yes. Asker says, Ethan, did my bet go well or was it dog doo-doo? What was Asker's bet?
Shoot, what was it?
Asker, you gotta remind us. The way the content's flying out right now, a lot gets lost in the shuffle.
We're also having Monday Fun Day for Wyatt's birthday, so
it's true. Yeah. We did throw a couple back.
Yeah.
Which Monday Fun Day is not going away now. Wyatt started the tradition.
Only 51 weeks until Wyatt's next birthday.
That's true.
Hey, give it up for Wyatt, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. It was connected to the NFL for sure.
Oh, good.
And Asker, I think it hit, dude. I think it was a no sweat bet.
Crap, Asker. Let me see if it can jog in my memory.
I know there was something about Russell Wilson or another quarterback, but I think that was 2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Yes, I did win. I did start Russell Wilson. Who was I going to start instead of him? Richardson did put up slightly more points, but it didn't matter because I won anyway. So, yes, thank you. Good memory, Wyatt.
Asker, are we going to hit 360 on this video? And if you guys are watching, hit that subscribe button.
We got past the 350 hump and increasing quite a bit that week. So
True.
Just waiting for that one on the live. We get stuck at the zeros.
We do. I'm still undefeated. Yes, you are, Asker.
Yes, sir. I needed your help this week. Started Richardson and got 4 points on a trip to the hospital.
Oh, man. That Jets-Broncos game was garbage, dude. Both Wilsons, nobody can hang onto the ball. That game was ass.
I didn't watch it.
We should have talked about that one a little bit more because of all the off-season controversies and slander. Mm-hmm. We didn't really touch on that at all. That was.
No.
I think I might have said something because I picked the Jets.
Okay.
I got to watch it back.
Yeah. I totally just forgot. I forgot Hackett and who's the Broncos guy now? Sean Payton.
Almost as Sean McVay.
I forgot they had have some beef going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad the Jets got the win.
Me too.
I also hate the Broncos. So.
Me too.
Don't you face off? Go ahead.
Asker says, just wait for me to make another account. Asker, do it. Dude.
Please do.
Comment with both of them, too.
Should I get my big NFL play for next week?
Yeah, let's get into that one. I'm interested to see what that is.
Okay. So, giving out here, not going to give it out anywhere else except for in the article that only costs $1. So if you miss it here, you can still pay for it $1. But might be square. Don't know if it will be, but Dallas Cowboys money line minus 130. 4-unit play, which is like probably my biggest bet on a single game in like a couple years. But I absolutely love Dallas in this game. They're Monday Night Football in Los Angeles against the Chargers. Chargers are coming off a bye. However, they do have Kansas City on deck after Dallas, so I think there's a little look ahead. Also, Dallas just got obviously completely embarrassed last night. I love playing on a good team that got embarrassed on national television. That was Dallas. Dak Prescott came out, said it was the most humbling experience he's ever been a part of. He thought it was Arizona. Turns out it was San Francisco. Well, after he got humbled by Arizona, they dominated the Patriots. Gave the Patriots or Bill Belichick his worst loss in his history. Yeah, and I've been high on the Cowboys all year. I was low on the Chargers. We're now getting minus 130 money line. I think it's a gift just because Dallas got blown out by the best team in the NFL by a wide margin, in my opinion. Just think it's way too much value on Dallas in this game. No home field advantage for the Chargers. You honestly might get more Dallas fans in this stadium on Monday night than you will Chargers fans. So not worried about that whatsoever. Dallas also has a bye on deck. So they're putting all their effort into a kind of get-right game. Not going to get embarrassed twice on primetime national TV games, back-to-back weeks. Everything just kind of says play it on Dallas for me this week. So I absolutely love it. 4-unit play. Already sweating it, and it's a week away.
I love it. I love it.
The starters got sat, too. They're getting blown out so bad.
Yeah.
They just kept showing Mike on the sidelines.
Which it was a bad performance. I mean, definitely. But it's also San Francisco.
Yeah.
I trusted Dak's quote of under 12 or under 10 interceptions, and he threw 3 last night. So
I crossed my mind too when he was doing that.
Already at 4 on the year. The bet's looking a little. I got him at 12.5, but 3 in one game. There's 17 games, man. Like, that's scary.
Yeah,
not ideal.
Not ideal. And they weren't even close. He was just like he was doing Josh Allen crap and just throwing it around. But yeah, San Fran is Brock Purdy. We've talked about Brock a little bit. That guy. We just say he can't make mistakes. He was throwing dimes.
He's good, dude.
Those were dimes. And
really good.
He's not flashy, but you got a little flashy in that game. Those are some really good passes. A couple of them. Obviously, Kittle was wide open twice, but there were some good little threading the needles there. And God, they're so good. They're so good.
Take it with a grain of salt, but I was literally looking at Brock Purdy and just his calm nature last night. And just thinking about what he's done so far in the NFL, I'm like, is this are we seeing what people saw with Tom Brady? Obviously, a huge comparison. Probably not, but
I mean,
a few similar things going on there.
I was about to ask if you guys saw the tweet that I forgot who it was that put it out, but they said something like another late round draft pick that's incredibly boring to watch, putting up crazy numbers with an elite defense. Seems familiar.
Did not see that.
Yeah, they're kind of right.
I mean, yeah. I hope you're right because I love Brock.
Yeah,
we are fans home at Iowa State. My buddy was roommates with him in college. I love the guy, so I hope you're right. But
it's just I looked at him and I was thinking that, and then they showed Dak running down the field, and I'm like, yeah, he doesn't have it.
No,
he just that's not what Brock does. It's just something's different about him.
He's built
got
different.
That break. Yeah.
It also helps when you have the most dynamic team in the country.
When you underuse Deebo Samuel.
Yeah.
That bastard.
Yeah. I mean, and they got little Ronnie Bell's playing great. Ray McLeod is a great target. Ayuk is turning into a Pro Bowler right before our eyes. Yep. Kittle. So
even Jawan Jennings makes really good plays often.
Yeah.
O-line's phenomenal. Juszczyk.
Last night they wanted to get Juszczyk into the end zone.
Yeah.
They did.
Also, I feel like everyone and their brother knows that third down play is going to be that play action pass to the flat. And they were just so wide. I know it's really hard to stop, but I feel like everyone knew that was coming and there was no stopping it.
Yeah.
As unstoppable as Dallas looks, or San Fran looks, kind of like Cleveland next week. But we'll get into that on Thursday.
I already hate it. You might as well take the Giants.
Cleveland +5. What is that?
That is pretty gross.
It was +3 before that ass kicking last night. We're getting 2 added points.
Ooh.
We got a comment from Jeff, #gangrene. Good win this weekend, man. We're all on you guys. Well, we're pulling for you.
On who?
Jets.
Is that Jets or Eagles?
Oh, Jets.
I think gangrene. I take that as Jets.
Maybe. I just asked because Wyatt has the Eagles shirt.
It's true.
If it's Eagles, I was not on you. I was actually on the Rams, and that sucked.
Fly, Eagles, fly. ELGLES. You guys see that video?
Yeah, with the lady.
That's terrible. Yeah.
Wait, what was it?
He said, yes, sir. She says something like, fly, Eagles, fly. Then she says, ELGLES. Eagles. It's at a bar, so you know everyone there is just hammered.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jets with another bad injury. Elijah Vera-Tucker.
Yeah. He's good, too, man.
He is. I hope the Jets beat the Eagles this week, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, Ethan, you joined my live on Tuesday, and we were talking about Breece Hall and his 7 points. Who was right about that? Was that the fantasy experts, or was that us here at Better and Green?
That was the closet fantasy experts. Us and Better and Green.
You're right. Damn right it was. Says, bro, I have to play Laporta, right? He's a lock, ain't he? We need Lyle Collins ASAP. Yeah, and definitely play Laporta, man.
Laporta's the man.
What, top 5 tight end in fantasy going forward? He has to be.
Yeah, hands
down. I think statistically it's number 1 right now.
Yeah. I mean, who would you play over him? Kelsey, Hawkinson. I mean, I still wouldn't play Kittle. I still would play Laporta over Kittle.
I would play Laporta over Hawkinson, maybe.
Ooh.
Andrews had a good game 2 weeks back, but kind of not last game.
Yeah, I'm an Andrews owner. Fuck Andrews.
Yeah. I don't know. The problem, like, again, with the San Fran guys, like, I think we're going to see this a lot. Just a guy's going to explode, and guys are just going to – there's no consistency there because everyone's a freaking all-star. Depends who's going to have the better game.
Right.
No one's – yeah, it's just –
it depends who the defense decides to scheme against.
Right.
Like
I
have Debo and Kittle, and Juszczyk gets the touchdown. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
McCaffrey gets at least 1 a game.
Yeah, for what's that now? 14 straight? Something like that? Good God. The odds for him to score now are like -250.
Yeah. And it's still like every week. I'm like, maybe.
Maybe.
I know the first week I do it. Won't hit.
I don't know. How's that house payment looking?
Well, if I need Debo and Kittle, maybe I bet McCaffrey to score anytime. Ooh.
Yeah. He says, so I'm going to have Kelsey at tight end 1 and Laporta at flex. That's nice.
That's pretty nice.
That's
pretty nice.
I got Jordan Love, Travis Etienne, David Montgomery, Christian Watson, Christian Kirk, Jets defense, Evan McPherson at kicker.
Nice.
I like it.
What was Kelsey's deal? Did he just have a case of a dead leg or something?
They said, I think they're saying low ankle sprain now.
It looked like he was concussed / broke his leg in half / had frostbite. I had no idea what I was watching.
I don't know. I think there's some bad blood going on.
I thought he maybe got the "you up" text. It was like,
yeah, I got.
She wasn't at the game.
No.
Yeah.
She's. I believe she's going to be there Thursday. I think is what I saw.
I would think so.
Which means I will not be watching.
I mean, I don't blame her. She didn't want to go to Minnesota. Oh, stop! Why? He says, my flex options are Laporta, James Conner, Tank Dell, T. Higgins, Deontay Johnson, Jamison Williams, Jalen Warren. Okay, not bad at all.
As a Lions fan,
Ethan, I was
Jamo,
about to say
Montgomery.
that.
Don't hate it.
I was about to
Yeah,
say
I'd
that.
play Laporta. I'd play Laporta.
Yeah. I mean, once T. Higgins comes back, obviously you'll play T, but yeah. Damn, that's nice. Guys, we forgot.
Oh, shoot.
Let's see.
Is it too late now, though?
I don't think so. It's all retroactive, right? Let's see if it even makes sense.
Come on, Braves.
Oh, well, perfect. I would say this isn't even pick related. I don't even know what this relates to. I'll let you guys decipher. All right. Spirit comes not from experience, but from being. Packers minus
Not
one.
even. I don't even know, to be honest, what I just heard.
Yeah, that one's a little bit ambiguous. Maybe it's a good thing we saved that one for after.
We would have been even more confused.
I was gonna pull the card from Pay and say, "Who's Spirit?"
Yeah. He says, "I took your advice last time and got my first win, bro." Jeff, my man, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad, dude. Ethan did too with Brees Hall. That worked out for this week. Hey, these
True.
Tuesday lives are something, aren't they?
Didn't get my win, but
Hey, I can only
Not a
do so
lot.
much.
we got a lot more points.
They don't call me Fantasy Jesus for nothing.
Is that what they call you?
That's what they call me in the lives, yeah. So
Oh,
360.
there it is.
360. Let's
There
go.
it is.
Too.
Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome.
Guys,
It's Ashley's
Asker of the Nine
style.
Realms too. Guys, I wonder who I am. Oh my God, who are you from Asker of the Nine Realms?
Get this man a koozie.
Get this man a damn koozie.
Oh, good God. That was good.
That
That was good.
As we're clapping, guys, I wonder who I am. Asker, dude, you are goated, man.
Oh,
For
that's
next
awesome.
week, Jordan Love is on a bye, and I can't start Daniel Jones against Bills. My option on waiver is Stafford. I mean,
Yeah, Stafford.
yeah.
Like, well, they have the Cardinals.
Let's look. For next week.
The Rams have Cardinals at home.
Yeah.
Don't hate it.
I mean, he's
Especially
got
Cooper
Cup back
Kupp.
too.
Yeah, Cup. What did Cup do in the game back? I didn't really follow much of the 4:00 games last week.
He got a shit ton of catches. I don't know if he got a touchdown. I know Nakua got a touchdown.
Puka got another one.
Pupa Nakua.
Pupa. God, that guy came out of nowhere.
Cup had 8 for 118.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
just
that's
snagging everything.
That's an automatic start.
Yeah.
I'd play Staff.
He said no Kyle Stafford, bro.
John Stafford.
John Stafford. Okay, my daily 3 seconds of YouTube are up. I gotta go to my daycare now. Bye. I go to a daycare too. What a coincidence. Aw, look, Asker the Nine Realms and Asker the Nine Realms 2 are making friends in the comments.
Are they talking to each other?
They are, man.
God,
You guys have so
That's
many
good stuff.
similarities.
that's good stuff.
That is. Asker of the Nine Realms 2 might get the koozie this month.
Yeah. He's coming
Never
in
know.
hot. Spirit comes not from experience but from being. I think that's saying that you should subscribe.
I think that's what that means.
You're
And follow
being a
us on social.
subscriber.
It
And
doesn't
follow us on
mean
socials.
it doesn't mean to take the Braves because they're down 3-0 now.
Oh my
damn.
God.
Jesus.
Terrible team.
I wish we could live stream the NFL games because I think our commentary would be hilarious.
Agreed.
Sleeper pickups this week. Good question. I have not even done my research for my article tomorrow yet. I do that tonight after the Monday night game. I'll give you a quick look. Asker of the Nine Realms. What a lucky guy. What a lucky of a guy Asker of the Nine Realms 2 is.
Let's see.
Imari DeMercado. #1 ad.
Who?
Imari DeMercado.
What
Running
team?
back for Arizona.
Oh, because Connor's a little bitch.
Dude cannot stay healthy ever. And then Logan
Huh.
Thomas is the second most added, and then Curtis Samuel. Don't know if I love any of those.
No.
What about Dante Foreman with all the Bears running backs being injured?
I don't know.
Comatose sleeper, but
I'm gonna sell my whole team and just pick up a new one off waivers. So I'll have to look into that.
stocking up for next year.
Not even know who's on the waiver. Yeah, I need to do some research on these fantasy team. My team's terrible.
If Minshew plays, Josh Downs for Indy, because he had 12 targets with Minshew against Baltimore, and then he had 6 targets yesterday with mostly Minshew. 97 yards, 6 catches.
As a sad Mets fan, I hope Phillies and Braves tie and nobody wins. That's fair.
It could be worse. It could be a Tigers fan. I don't know. Mets are maybe the worst fandom of the year, but as far as expectations go.
Would you pick up Josh Downs, Ethan, to play?
I mean, depending on who you had.
I mean, I feel like Dalton Schultz is owned in too many leagues to be a free agent. But he scored 11.7 and 16 in the last 2 weeks.
You also have to remember he has Kelsey and Laporta. The tight end is probably off the board.
Dang. Hunter Renfro's available in a lot of leagues right now. Ethan, what do you think about Hunter Renfro?
What do I think about now, or what do I think about him 3 months ago?
What do you think about now? Is he a good pickup now?
No.
I really need a true #1 wide receiver. Dude, if you got the balls, what do you guys think about trading Kelsey for a true #1? Got Laporta.
You
I don't
could.
think that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could really get like
you get more than just a #1.
Like, I would offer Kelsey for like Tyreek Hill or Jefferson to see if anyone bites.
Yeah. Offered T. Higgins and Laporta for Devontae Smith, and guys said no. Shake my head. I like what you were trying to do there, though. Jeff, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, giving up Kelsey is tough.
Mm-hmm.
What if you could get a true? I would try it.
What do you think, like, Jamar Chase just had that big game, but he had been pretty bad the rest of the season. What is the lowest receiver you would go for Kelsey?
Just thinking Jamar Chase, but at this point now you're buying high on him, so I think you have to wait till he shits the bed again.
But there might be people trying to sell high too. Like, oh, should I get Kelsey for this dude that's had one good game? And also, Kelsey's been pretty banged up. I mean, he had, the hamstring and now ankle.
And he's love struck.
Heartbreaks on the horizon.
DraftKings keeps boosting in, which means they're paying him thousands of millions to not do anything.
Yeah.
Were you the one that tweeted out, Ethan, the Mostert boost? Or the A-Shane booch? Yeah.
Did you take that?
No, I didn't either. Because I was like, he's not even their starting running back. Like, he's still a second string. He's going to be the starter now. He is so good. But
Yeah.
I was like, no chance.
I literally waited to place my Richardson touchdown bet until that boost came out because I was like, I just feel like they're gonna make Richardson the boost. And when I saw it was him, I was like, really? No way am I placing that bet. Yeah, I'm the fool. I placed on Richardson, didn't place on the Chan.
Do you guys know how many carries it took him to get to 100 yards?
Wasn't it
Last
like
week?
3 or something?
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see
Stupid.
Tyreek? I know it's a little deceptive, but Tyreek on that like screen pass and A-Shane is just running like next to him, looks like he's
Yeah.
jogging to
Really?
Tyreek Hill. Yeah.
I don't hate the Dolphins' game plan. Just draft the fastest guys you can find. Just let them fly.
Yeah, you
Pedro, the
got
Raiders
Waddle.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that a Henry Ruggs?
Yeah. Henry Ruggs, man.
Hitting
You
rugs,
can't coach
huh?
speed.
Dude was flying.
He was on fire.
Shout out my
Dude.
homie Jalen Carter.
Dude's a dog killer. What?
Asker says, what does MNF stand for? That's Monday Night Football for the NFL. My receivers are T. Higgins, Deontay Johnson, Christian Watson, Jameson Williams, and Christian Kirk. Not good at all. Someone had nerve to offer me Michael Thomas for David Montgomery.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Like 2016 Michael Thomas, I'd probably bite on that.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like pre-turf toe Michael Thomas.
Pre-turf toe. 3 is nothing. I can do it in 100, says Asker. Jeff, good weekend. Pats got blown out. Elijah Moore running the wrong way. Bills lost. My Jets won. That is a good weekend.
That is.
Those Bills, man.
What
Difficult
the
team to
hell?
watch. Difficult team to watch.
Loved
I
it.
don't get it.
Good job.
I'm
Although
sure
that
you did.
was, yeah, I was pretty fed up with the 2 strip sacks in field goal range for
Yeah.
T-Law today.
They were trying to give them the win, and they just didn't do anything with it.
It's like, hang on to the damn ball, bro.
Yeah, it was tough.
Frustrating.
It was tough. I do have I know it's way too early, but a $5 every single division winner to win like, I don't know, $8,000, and everyone's leading the division right now. It's looking beautiful.
Dude,
Nice.
nice.
But I mean, there's a couple that are, well, I think the Jags are probably leading now, or still tied. But yeah, the Bucks. I took the Bucks out of your page, Ben.
Thank you.
But
Thank
it's
you.
only
Feel good.
honestly, it's week 5 still. So, but it looks appetizing right now.
So I have
What's
the
gonna
same,
derail
but I left off the NFC North and the AFC West. So I didn't take Chiefs or Lions, but mine's not looking as good. I have Baltimore,
I have Baltimore too.
Buffalo, Atlanta. I still think Atlanta wins that division. San Fran, Jacksonville, and who am I missing?
AFC North.
NFC East.
Well, the East, Dallas.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs, the Lions, the Ravens, the Jags, the Bills, the Eagles, the Bucks, and the Niners.
Okay, so we just differ on the Bucks and the Eagles.
Yeah.
The
At
Falcons.
plus 109,000.
Nice.
But I mean, it's still a ways.
Ethan, why
But,
did you take the Chiefs?
I don't know. I mean, I just thought that division was a little bit more open than. Well, honestly, I thought the Broncos were going to be better. Yeah, in hindsight, Chiefs are by far the best team in that division. But yeah,
See, I would
know.
understand it if like you were like, oh, the Chargers, but you're not a Chargers guy, so that's why it surprised me that you didn't pick the Chiefs. So I don't really see the Broncos. Which this week against the Broncos, we'll get into that on Thursday's episode. I'm not super high on the Chiefs, but I think they're way better just in general than the Raiders and Broncos.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Coming into the year, though, I thought Russ was going to be way better. I thought Sean Payton was going to be like Sean Payton of old. So I think the Broncos kind of scared me off, as silly as that is to say 5 weeks in.
Would you say Sean Payton is the Nathaniel Hackett of the Broncos?
Worse. Statistically worse.
Let's see. Bryce Huff's son, Josh Allen, is above average. I had a parlay Kittle 2 touchdowns over on his yards and over 3.5 catches. Can't believe he didn't get over on catches and Purdy 2 touchdowns. Oh, brutal. Kittle 2 touchdowns.
That was nice. That's a nice little play there.
That is a nice play. So
What's the over
is the Jags Josh Allen better than the Bills Josh Allen? Every time they play, that's what it looks like.
No, but yes.
All right, you guys have any other games you think you want to hit on before we get out of here?
I don't at the moment. We'll have a lot of college football articles coming out tomorrow through Saturday. So make sure you check those out on our website.
And Ethan, I'm going to hop in real quick just so we can get some comments in before we leave.
Yeah.
If you guys watch our Thursday episodes, let us know if there's any segments that you guys really like or dislike. We're trying to add a little bit more. We've got Ethan's bench clearers. We got the puke in your mouth game of the week. We're wanting to add more recurrent roles and recurrent segments. So let us know what you guys would like to see or any ideas you guys have. Ethan, I'll turn it over to you.
Hang on. I'm replying to Asker here. Well, I guess I can just say it now. Asker asked, how do you get 0.5 catches? Which that's just Vegas's way or the sportsbook's way of not having a tie. So they don't want to put it right at 3 because then if he lands on 3, no one wins. So it's just their way of making it a right or wrong bet. So yeah, that makes sense.
Good catch, Ethan. Thank you. One last question. Hail Mary parlay that could hit.
For tonight's game?
Yes.
Hail Mary parlay that could hit.
That's in your wheelhouse there, Wyatt.
Just take all of our big threes and just throw them into a parlay.
I don't know. I really, for some reason, like Jacoby Myers' first touchdown score. And I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. That's not really a parlay, though. It's just plus 1,300. I kind of shoot. That goes against Bender. I don't know. I don't really have anything out there. I just have a bunch of props. I like Myers to score. You can do AJ Dillon to score. You can do. I kind of like Jimmy G over 1.5 passing touchdowns is going to be at plus money, and I like that one as well. But Josh Jacobs rushing yards, I'm on as well. I don't have anything really built up that's super crazy for you.
So Asker would like more sumo fights. So guys, we need to start getting into that world a little bit more.
Okay.
Christian Watson 2 touchdowns. I say I don't know.
For a Hail Mary parlay?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know if it's going to be him or Dobbs or Dubes, whatever his name is.
And Dillon scoring.
And Dillon scoring and having the under.
You just
yeah, I mean, honestly, the probably most, if you want to do a double touchdown score, it's probably going to be Devontae Adams. It's probably going to be the most popular one. But your odds are probably not going to be super fantastic for that. Mm-hmm. But that's also, I think, has the highest chance of hitting.
See, if I were to do one, I would just load up on, Devontae Adams. 2 touchdowns, first touchdown, Garoppolo over.
Yeah.
1.5 or 2.5 touchdowns, the over, the Raiders to win.
Do you like Adam, like 10 plus receptions in there too? Like something crazy like that. 10 plus, 100 plus yards, 2 touchdowns. Something like that. But we're also on the Packers.
Yeah.
Ask her, what is your Twitter? He said, you just have to follow me on Twitter. We'll follow you right now. If Asker actually posts sumo content, like, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Watson 2 touchdowns. Love over on touchdowns. Jimmy over on passing touchdowns. Devontae 2 touchdowns, 8 catches, 80 yards. Oh.
Okay.
If you want to follow Asker, that is at Elon Musk.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, I'm already following you, Asker.
I would throw if you do lock that in, Jeff, I would also throw the over in because you're already at 4 touchdowns, so
Yeah.
pretty close. Or maybe an adjusted over. But yeah, I mean, screw it. Hail Mary parlay. To me, any Hail Mary parlay sounds good because it's a Hail Mary. I mean, you don't expect it to hit until it does. So
Right. $1 and then you ride the lightning.
right.
All right, guys. Anything else before we get out of here?
No, sir.
Hockey tomorrow. I'll probably have some hockey content coming out.
Oh, yes.
do.
Yes, I'm very excited. I, for some reason, was up like 60 units last year in the NHL. So don't know what I was doing, but I'll try to do the same. So hopefully we can all profit on hockey.
Good.
Super exciting.
Another electric week in the EFL. And that article is out right now. If you guys haven't checked on the scores from the Expansion Football League, make sure you guys head over there. And before we get out of here, remember, guys, go over to bettergreen.com. We have multiple sponsor levels, $1, $5, $10. Those are all get you access to all of our articles. And head over to the big merch store on our site also. We got a bunch of t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, koozies. Download our draft guide for free. Guys, besides that, we'll see you guys on Thursday. Peace, guys.
Later, guys. Go Cowboys next week. Lock it in.
Cowboys next week. We'll see you later. Well, see you later. Forgot you can't edit them.